So, Andy, just before we look ahead to the upcoming game this Saturday, just a brief look back at last week, and I think from your post-match comments you felt something was missing from the performance on Saturday?
Yeah, we was a little bit flat, to be honest. I thought in certain moments we lacked a little bit of quality, and we just weren't really Bromley-like, just a final pass, keeping the ball a little bit better at certain times, particularly away from home. We wasn't quite there. That said, we created enough chances still to win the game, I felt, or certainly get a draw out of it. But it wasn't to be, and credit to Oldham. They sort of got the result and punished us for it.
We chatted post-match about Kyle Samuel on that day, and less so about the performance, but more so about him in general. He's been here just over a week now. How's he been settling into everything?
Yeah, he's been settling in okay, Kyle. It's going to take, it's not going to happen overnight. It's his first loan. We've got to make sure we look after him and make sure he knows how we play, the way we play, and what we expect from him as well. He's going to be one of those that he will feature for sure, but we're just going to make sure we do the right thing because he's still a young player.
The B team had a fixture earlier in the week at Cray Wanderers, beating Oxford United 2-0. A, how impressed are you with that result against such an established side? And B, how important are these games not only for the young players but also for first team players who might need some match minutes?
Well, exactly that. I mean, first and foremost, fantastic result for us to be beating Oxford United. That's the most important thing, that we get these results and we get this winning mentality around the club, rather than these B fixtures are just fixtures to fill up time and minutes. And secondly, look, I want to use these games to make sure that the players that are not playing top up on minutes and make sure that they're ready. So when they're called upon for my team, that they're ready to go in and they're not sort of rusty or not match fit. And alongside with that, you've got the young boys in there that are pushing to get in the team and being around these players that are right on the fringe of the team. So and that's almost like back in the old days, how a reserve team stroke B team would work. And I want to make sure I keep those foundations at this football club, because look, everyone should want to play football, and they shouldn't look at those games as a lesser game. They should look at that game of playing football, enjoying your football, and playing it for a reason and a purpose. And that's why I want to make sure that's the message we have at this football club.
And now just touching on someone we spoke about a few weeks ago, Carl Jenkinson has been in and around the place on the match days and seems to be enjoying being back. How's he doing in terms of his recovery?
Yeah, Carl's one of those people that wants to go probably faster and quicker than his injury will let him. And that's just Carl. It's great to see him around the place. We all love Carl. He's a great professional, great lad. And we just got to make sure we keep Carl patient, really, because he's the one that want to sort of speed it up. But all the signs are good. They're positive. There's not a day or a deadline on it when he's going to be back, but he's certainly going in the right direction, and we love it when he comes in and he's around us as a player and as a team member.
Chesterfield are the visitors here on Saturday, and just looking back at some of the fixtures you've been involved in against Chesterfield, they always seem to be entertaining. There are always goals. What are your thoughts ahead of this one?
It'd be the same, wouldn't it? It'd be feisty, I'm sure. Pretty feisty. Cookie's a wily old fox. He knows all the tricks of the trade, and he's got a good team. He'll tell me he hasn't. He's got a very good team. He'll also tell me he's got the smallest budget in the league. But they're a good team. They're a big club, Chesterfield, and it's always good. I look forward to this game probably as much as any other game, because you're pitting yourself against the best team in the league, certainly one of the best teams in the league, and doesn't matter what division we're in, they're always going to be up there. I look forward to this game, and making sure that we compete well and we do what we're good at as well. And I'm sure there'll be fireworks along the way, as there always is. But after, we'll all have a beer and shake hands.
And just something we spoke about earlier off camera, you popped over and had a look at the new stand earlier, didn't you? And it's looking great, isn't it?
It's impressive. It's really impressive. I feel like, this football club where it was at, when I started here in a porter cabin with no, the facilities were sort of, this bar wasn't built. And now I'm looking at a stand that runs the length of the pitch that really looks impressive. I mean, it really does add to the sort of look of the ground. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm sure that when it's open and we've got supporters in there, I think it'll be even better than we probably all imagined.
Andy, brilliant. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.